Suara Gracia FM, the sound of life. God is the lamp of life. Shalom, good evening keluarga Gracia. Meet me again with Audrey in English Time program on Monday, October 13th, 2025. Okay, how are you keluarga Gracia? It's already on the second week of this month. Time really flies, but yeah, of course we have a new topic today. But before that, let's say hi to Miss Dwita. Hi Miss Dwita, how are you?
Hi Miss Audrey, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay,
how about you?
I'm good. How's your weekend, Miss?
My weekend, well, I spent the weekend in Cirebon.
Okay.
But something heboh is in the weekday because there were around 35 kindergarten students came to my place for outing. For outing because they said that they cannot go outing out of Cirebon, so they had to spend the time in Cirebon. So that's why they came to my place, and then they very little kelompok B ya, and they were really amazed. They were really amazed with everything. I want this, especially when I showed one wall full of the craft kits. And how to make. And then I gave them a chance to ask. Okay, so the best question will get a sticker. As usual. And semuanya nanya. Because they saw the first person got a sticker. Okay, next question, please, different one. Okay, ma'am, bagaimana cara bikinnya, Miss? Okay, this is this and this. Okay, next question, different question. Okay, I will. And then one student said, bagaimana bikinnya, Miss?
Same question.
So everyone had the same question. Okay, and then well, I was like the kindergarten teacher at that time. We were singing together, dancing, and also the main event was making something. So they made the finger puppet, a small one. Some made the chicks, anak ayam ya. Some made cows, sapi, kepala sapi ya, kepalanya.
So it's like they can choose.
They can choose between those two. So they were very happy, and then and they also had the break time. They ate what they brought. Okay, so I saw
at your place.
Yeah, in my place, upstairs. 35 students and 5 teachers, and it was upstairs. I didn't see anything downstairs. So my assistant, after the event, my assistant said to me, Miss, when I came downstairs, you know what I saw? All the parents were sitting on the floor.
Wow.
So they were waiting inside. Because outside was very hot, right? So inside, it was very cold. So they were all sitting on the floor.
Wow.
On the carpet, on the bench, on the chairs. Tapi kan nggak banyak kursinya, jadi they were sitting on the carpet. So did you make a picture? So I was wondering how bagaimana ramenya itu but then she said she didn't take a picture. And then after that the student went out. When they shook my hand, some of them said, Miss, I want to make that. I want to. Okay, please come back later with your mother and your father and your sister or brother. Okay, I will come back. They said so. I also gave them the goodie bag, and inside there was another kit to make at home. There is no video tutorial for that, but there is a very clear picture. So I think they can interpret how to make that craft with the parents. So that is that. And then 2 parents of them, they knew me before, so they sent a message to me, and then Well, my daughter said you were amazing. What is amazing? The place or me, the person?
Yeah.
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah, maybe because it was their first time coming to my place. And then another person also, Miss, my granddaughter said, Miss Dwita keren. Wah, apanya? The place or the kids?
Yeah.
No, you yourself. Oh, okay, thank you. So, and then I met them again yesterday in the Sunday school.
Oh, okay.
And they didn't remember me.
Oh my God. Really, Miss?
Do you still remember me? No. I was surprised, I was really surprised.
Wow, okay.
Do you remember when you made something for your fingers? Maybe sapi atau anak ayam 2 days ago on last Thursday in Bikin. And then she was staring at me.
Maybe
trying to figure out who is this lady. So, well, it's okay. Oke, nggak apa-apa kalau udah nggak inget lagi, nggak apa-apa.
Sudah berpikir keras dia.
Gitu. So, Miss, I was at that time. It was really hustle and bustle. Hustle and bustle, very busy. They said that they should stop at 9:30.
Okay.
So I say, okay, I have 1 hour until 10:30 to fix the school catering.
Okay, yeah.
I had to go back home, right? But they came late, so they finished at 10.
Wow.
So I hurriedly was back home and then prepared all the catering and then sent to the school. And then what else? And then I came back to my store just to pick up my purse. And then I went to another event near Kesambi. And then after that, I came back to my store and then make the kids again until the hour to go back home, until the time to go back home. It was very, very busy at the time. The schedule was very tight. So next Thursday, it will be the same thing.
Oh, okay.
This is
but
for
different
Kelompok
class.
A. Yeah,
Okay.
Kelompok
Wow.
A, yeah. That is that. Well, so it was the first time for me actually to teach the kindergarten students. And because they were the students of Kelompok B, maybe they already understood so many things. So I was wondering what would I do next for the Kelompok A.
Kelompok A, yeah.
They
Younger.
must be very, very small, right?
Yes. Kelompok A is like a baby.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
So that's why I made another kit to make bigger.
Okay.
Because the last time was small, and then the next time it should be bigger. So I make something bigger and easier for them.
Yeah. Kelompok A, wow. It's like 4 years old, yeah?
Yeah.
Kelompok A.
Yeah. And you know what? Besides singing and dancing, I also did the storytelling for them.
Okay.
Using my book. I thought I had a book about a cow or a chick. But in the morning when I went to my small mini library, I tried to find, I didn't have that kind of book. What should I tell them? So I told them about monkey.
Okay.
Actually, I wanted to tell about cow or chick.
Yeah,
and
because
then the
they
craft
will
is
mate
about that
yeah,
cow or chicks. Why it is about monkey? Yeah, okay lah.
It's okay lah.
Yeah. So they were very curious about that monkey because the story itself was very interesting. It is about the monkey with the smelly T-shirt actually.
Okay.
Yeah. And then next Thursday I will tell about butterfly.
For the grade
A, Kelompok A, yeah. Because we are going to make butterfly.
Wow.
And I just bought that book last week in the book festival.
You make sure that you have that kind of book.
Yeah, so I make sure first that I had that book, and after that I was thinking what should I make based on that book. That's better.
Yeah.
So that is that, Miss Odi. Something amazing happened last week for me. How about you? How about your weekend?
My weekend on Saturday, I went to the biggest mall here because they had like culinary festival.
Yeah.
And
is it still happening now?
No.
Yeah, I think I missed that.
Yeah, they finished their culinary festival yesterday.
Oh, I missed that. Oh.
Yeah, I went there because there was a school performance.
I see.
Our school,
the students.
Yeah, the student can perform and maybe for 2 hours.
Oh,
yeah.
Inside?
No, in the culinary festival area.
I see. So there was a stage.
Yeah, there was a
see.
stage. Yeah.
So what did the student do?
Solo song.
Oh, okay.
And then choir. And then duet, I think. Duet song. And then last time, a week before that, there was like a band, something like that.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we have a change, so okay, it's okay lah. Just perform. We can choose some students who really got the talents to show. Yeah.
But it was not a competition.
No.
Just performing.
Performing.
Oh, okay.
For the competition, it happened on in the inside the building. Yeah.
Did the student also join that competition?
Some of the students.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, singing?
Dancing.
Okay.
Dancing, modeling, I think.
Oh, okay.
And also the on last Saturday there was what that tabola bole?
Oh yeah.
Tabola bole dancing competition. It's like you create your own dance with that song.
That song.
Yeah.
Oh, different movement, different from the usual one.
Yeah, I think. I don't know, but yeah, there was one student the solo dance with that song, and she got first place.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow, congratulations. Grade
2.
The small one?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
She's like energetic girl.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she loved to dance. So yeah. And she won the first place.
Wow, congratulations then.
Yeah.
Okay, so I missed that event. You know what? Yesterday, Miss Audrey, we were trying to find gelato.
Okay.
But I didn't want to go to the usual places.
Okay.
Because I already knew about 4 places selling gelato. So I tried too hard to find from the Google. And then I visited one by one. I think we visited 4 places for gelato. Semuanya nggak jualan lagi.
Oh, close?
Not close. One is because it was Sunday, so it closed. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And then the second one, it was near Kanoman. After the market, turn right, and then it was a cafe, but inside there, it was said there is gelato. And well, the gelato has finished, but you can have coffee or etc. Oh, okay. No, so I went to near Ampera. And then I went inside, and then gelato finished, but it was a cafe. And then the other one also like that. So and it took me 2 hours, Miss Audrey, to go around.
Okay.
And finally,
for gelato.
Yeah, finally we just bought the sundae in McD.
McFlurry.
Iya, daripada kecewa beneran ya udah. Oh, sedih banget. Ternyata usaha gelato it is not
not easy
sustainable ya. Gitu.
And maybe especially here because maybe different with the Jakarta, ya, Miss.
Yeah, different.
Yeah, because maybe the consumer also different. Yeah, so. Not easy here, I think.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to go to the what do you call the Chinese ice cream.
Okay.
Okay, the last time you went there, so I tasted the green ice cream.
Okay.
So when I visited that place, it was already closed.
Wow.
Somewhere in Jalan Bahagia. So
okay.
actually I also wanted to go to another one yang dari China itu ya yang terkenal ya, tapi udahlah nggak usah capek juga gitu. So because we passed McD, so we bought the ice cream there. So I missed that event in CSB.
Iya.
Sayang banget ya.
Sayang banget. It started on 3rd to 12th.
Padahal itu kemarin dalam hati tuh udah makan es krim di sana aja di CSB. Di CSB kan udah tahu tempat-tempatnya gitu ya. Tapi karena kekeh ya, mau coba yang belum pernah ya akibatnya.
Tapi
gitu.
yang di CSB yang gelato juga katanya tutup, Miss.
Oh.
Yeah, yes, because on Saturday one of my friend went inside the CSB and then she told us that it's already closed.
The one facing Istana Mi?
Yeah. the one with, but not the middle. But not in the middle.
Oh.
I think you can buy still
the one
in the middle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe over there in the
over
corner.
There.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah,
I know that. Oh, sayang ya.
Iya. But in the middle it's really good, Miss.
Iya. Enak itu enak.
Yeah, okay, keluarga Gracia. That's all about our weekend. But before we continue, let's hear some songs and we'll be right back. Back again with us in English Time program. Okay, after we talk about our weekend, now we will talk about the trending. Okay, please, Miss Dita.
Okay, so the trending is very funny actually. The title of the lesson tonight is Shake It Up Like Purbaya.
Oh yeah, wow.
Purbaya, that is the trending man.
Yes.
Man of the year. So I don't know why, Miss Audrey. Suddenly I only remembered him yesterday when making this script. So why not? Why not putting everything he did in the verbs?
Yeah.
So that is that. Jadi sekalian kita belajar banyak kata-kata nih ya.
Okay.
So get ready, keluarga Gracia. Okay, so the trending is phrasal verbs that power up the economy. So welcome back to English Time. Tonight we've got a mix of English, economics, and inspiration.
Exactly, because language isn't just about words. It's about action. And when we talk about action these days, one name keeps popping up in the news, which is Purbaya Yudi Sadewa, Indonesia's new finance minister. Yay.
Yes, the man who came in ready to move things, not just manage them. He is known for saying that Indonesia must speed up, spend smarter, and shake things up to reach that 8% growth target.
Yeah, he's definitely the kind of leader who doesn't just talk policy, he acts on it. As one journalist put it, he's not only talking about growth, he's pushing money where it matters into the real economy.
I love that. And since he's making all the headlines, we thought, let's use his leadership style to learn something too. English phrasal verbs.
Yes, because Purbaya's moves are full of action. And phrasal verbs are all about action. So here we go. Our theme for today, phrasal verbs that power up the economy.
Okay, so let's start with the first one. Shake up, shake up. It means to make big changes to improve something. For example, the new manager wants to shake up the company.
Okay, and that's exactly what Purbaya's doing, shaking up how Indonesia's money is managed. As someone said, under Purbaya, the Ministry of Finance is shifting from caution to calculated boldness.
Yeah. Next, step up, step up. To increase effort or take responsibility. Example, we all need to step up when the team needs us.
He definitely stepped up when he replaced Sri Mulyani, and he's doing it with confidence.
Yes. Then we have cut down on, which means to reduce. Example, he's trying to cut down on waste and inefficiency.
He even warned ministries that if they don't use their budgets properly, he will pull them back and redirect the money to welfare programs. That's someone who really wants to cut down on waste and drive up results.
Next one, carry forward. It means to continue something good from before. For example, we must carry forward the success of previous projects.
He's carrying forward the fiscal discipline Sri Mulyani built, but adding his own twist, faster growth, bigger lending, and sharper results.
And that helps him bring out another phrasal verb, the best in Indonesia's economy. Bring out means to reveal or highlight something good. For example, good leaders bring out the best in their team.
Next up, push up, which means to make something rise. Example, high demand push up prices. He is aiming to push up growth, but carefully.
Yeah. Then we've got fire up. Fire up, that is to motivate or energize. The new minister's bold targets really fired up the business community.
Absolutely. And here's another. Turn around, meaning to change something for the better. For example, they turned around a slow department into a productive one.
The next phrase is put to work. Put to work, that is to make something useful. For example, let's put our savings to work by investing wisely.
He literally said that 200 trillion of government funds should be put to work through real sector lending.
Then, flow into, that is to move or be directed into something. Example, capital is flowing into small businesses.
And that's his goal. Make sure every rupiah flows into people's pockets, not just the system.
Yeah. Now let's jump into the phrasal verbs that sound like everyday motivation. First,
level up. To improve. For example, it's time to level up your skills. That's what he is asking the government to do. Level up its performance.
And go after. To actively pursue something. He's going after 8% growth and he's not shy about it.
Add up. To make sense or fit logically. For example, the numbers didn't add up, so he fixed the process.
Pump into, that is to inject money or energy. The government will pump money into infrastructure.
He's clearly trying to stir up, to spark new energy and optimism.
And hopefully wake up the system to new possibilities.
So, from shake up to wake up, these phrasal verbs don't just describe grammar. They describe real change.
Exactly. As one quote said, he is a minister who measures success not by how much is spent, but by how effectively it changes people's lives.
Language and leadership both are powerful when they move things forward.
So, whether you are managing your budget or learning new words, it is time to step up, build on, and bring out your best self.
And like Minister Purbaya, don't just talk about growth, go after it.
Yeah, well said. And here is my one hope. May Mr. Purbaya keep shaking things up and lifting Indonesia even higher. And one last reminder, keep learning, keep moving, and keep shaking things up.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, Keluarga Gracia. That's
phrasal verbs.
Yeah, phrasal verbs.
there are 17 phrasal verbs.
Yeah. So, okay, Keluarga Gracia. Before we continue, let's hear some songs and we'll be right back. Back again with us in English Time program. After we talk about our weekend and also talk about the phrasal verbs, now we will talk about daily conversation. What's the answer or how to answer? Okay, please, Miss Wita.
Okay, so since you already learned 17 phrasal verbs, so here in session 2, we don't learn too much. Just to understand how to spell these two words.
Okay.
The first one is chance, and the second one is change.
Okay.
Okay. Number 1 is change, C-H-A-N-C-E. In bahasa Indonesia, it is kesempatan.
Yeah.
Okay, change. It is not change. It is the ending is not J ya. The ending itu adalah S. Akhirannya change. Okay, chance. Sometimes orang juga bilang chance in English ya, British English chance, chance. Okay. Sekarang number 2 is change. Change, perubahan ya, change, C-H-A-N-G-E, change. Jadi ujungnya itu ada huruf J-nya. Okay.
Change.
So number one is chance. Number 2 is change. Okay. Keluarga Gracia, perhatikan ya. Nah sekarang yang mana nih? Yang pertama atau yang kedua? Okay. Contohnya ya. Please give me a second chance. Chance. That is number
1.
Number 1. Okay. Istri?
Okay. Please change your t-shirt. It's dirty. Okay.
Change. So it is number 2. Ganti ya, suruh ganti ya maksudnya. And then the last one, Indonesia had no chance to go to World Cup. That is number
1.
Nggak ada kesempatan lagi untuk tahun ini pergi ke kejuaraan dunia ya. Okay, so that is the how you spell the words chance and change. Okay? Kesempatan dan perubahan. Itu dua hal yang berbeda. Jangan confuse, jangan bingung, terbalik mengucapkannya. Karena kadang ada C itu ada yang dibaca K, ada yang dibaca juga C gitu ya. Nanti kapan-kapan kita belajar lagi tentang huruf-huruf itu.
Iya, okay. Keluarga Gracia, that's how to spell between change and change. Okay, Keluarga Gracia, it's all about tonight. Before we leave, never stop learning. There is always one more thing to learn. Thank you for joining us. See you next week. God bless you all. Bye.
Bye.